Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jonas Anthony, CH Melchett. And if you guys watch my coverage of PAX 2017, you would have noticed that during the WWII Antimatter Gaming panel, they mentioned that they had an R&D department working on special projects. And last night we got a glimpse into what they've been working on by this post by Yoshira that you're going to be seeing on the screen right now. So, WWII and Antimatter Gaming are working on perhaps porting some of the maps from Orchestra 2 and perhaps even weapons into Rising Storm 2, and in that sense creating a mini World War II shooter inside Rising Storm 2. What they're asking us to do in the post you're looking at is to nominate maps for porting. They would like to figure out, is there a feeling, is there, in the community, do we want this? Is this something that people would look forward to? And of course, this serves a dual purpose as I see it for WWII and Antimatter Gaming. First of all, they cater to the community. They give us what we want after the disappointment. I'm not ashamed to say that a lot of us were very, very disappointed when they announced Vietnam. So on one hand, they're catering to the community, that we are asking for a World War II game, and on the other hand, again, it is a commercial thing. If they can say that, hey, in this Rising Storm 2 Vietnam, there is also a World War II component, this is gonna perhaps make more people buy the game, and in that sense, they're gonna make more money. So you have to be aware of that. But that doesn't diminish the awesome news that this is for the community. And I'm really hoping that WWII and Antimatter Gaming, as well as some of the maps, are gonna be porting some of the weapons as well into the game. So what will this mean? This will probably mean, as I see it, that you most likely are gonna have, they're probably gonna adapt the weapons that is time period correct into Rising Storm 2 as well, and then you're gonna have the separate World War II component with all the weapons if they choose to put all of them in. So I see all of this stuff as very, very positive. On the one hand, you might see some of the American weapons from Rising Storm 1 getting put in, and as I see it, this will help a lot to neglect the terrible disadvantage that the Americans are in anything but extreme long range to actually try and acquire and be able to engage up close. As I see it, the Americans lose perhaps 80% of the close-up firefights, and that's just my opinion, and I really hope that WWII will address this. But that is of course just my opinion, and you guys might have varying different opinions on how the American weapons function, but that is one part, the enrichment of Rising Storm 2. On the other hand, it is so positive that there is actually something happening for the community of Orchestra 2, that we perhaps are gonna get a refreshed something new. And even though if they're porting maps, I couldn't imagine that they won't be fixing some of the things that are broken in Orchestra 2. Perhaps some of the maps get touched up a bit, perhaps, some of the mechanics get touched up a bit, and I can only see this as a positive thing, a positive move. I couldn't imagine, anything cooler than having the Springfield rifle or the Kar 98 be introduced to Rising Storm 2, and, some of all that greatness, some of those great weapons we could imagine from Rising Storm 1 or Orchestra 2 be put into Rising Storm. That would be absolutely amazing to increase the variety if it's, the historical accuracy allows it, and that could simply just spice up the game and really make us appreciate it that much more. So, what is it we need to get done? First of all, you need to go down and you need to go in and make your votes on the maps. Then you really need to, videos like this, and if other people make videos, you really need to watch it, you need to like it, you need to, divide it out, spread it out, post it different places, so we get maximum exposure to this. We really need to show WWII and Antimatter Gaming that we are behind this kind of suggestion. You need to get all your friends that used to play Orchestra 2 and, perhaps used to play Rising Storm 1 and went away when they, came out with the Rising Storm 2. You need to get them in and get them to vote. It's so important that we actually show commitment here, that we show them that, this is worth for them to do it. That is why they have this feeler out and see, what is the sentiment in the community. And so you really need to back up around this. So, make sure that, that you get all that stuff done. We need to show that we want this. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Make sure that you put a comment down below and tell me what you would like to see, what you think. And please, guys, I really hope you enjoy this, and please comment, like, and subscribe, and I will keep you up to date when I know something. And I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.